The Refreshingly Normal Podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome back, and thank you for sticking with us for part two.
Part two.
This is the Refreshingly Normal Podcast. I am Kēfla.
I am Cree.
And we were talking so long in the first episode that we was like, yo, we can't just put all this out on one long episode. People would probably just take their car and just run it off over a bridge or something. So we're not going to do that to y'all.
I don't think y'all would do that anyways.
Right. So thank you so much for sticking with us. And hey, let's get right into part two. One of his eyes ain't even working right. Look like them old Toyota Corolla. Remember the Toyota Corolla? Cause probably like a 87 when he used to have them lights used to flash like that. One of his lights flashed like that. That's what he looked like.
We can talk about him because he trifling.
Yeah, he trifling.
Oh, ragged itself.
Oh, Buster Brown. All right, so let's get on so we can do what we got to do for the rest of the day.
Okay.
What we got to do for the rest of the day?
Nothing, which is the best thing.
That's good. All right, because Alabama ain't playing today. Alabama State playing Prairie View. I mean, we went to Prairie View. We didn't go to Prairie View. They came to us. I was thinking of Mississippi State. It was so cold and rainy when we cheered there. Arkansas Pine Bluff when I got into that fight with the other mascot.
I'm trying to find my
in
questions.
the hood.
Oh, got them.
All right, so we're gonna do.
We're gonna end
one
with some
question.
questions. I got.
Yeah.
Well, I had two, but we could do one. We could do it.
I mean, it depends on how fast we're doing.
Oh yeah, that is true. All right, here we go. How do you? This is the question, and then I'll divvy it up. So I'll read the question. How do you both deal with stress differently, and what have you learned from each other's coping styles?
Okay.
So, let's think about describing the other when they are stressed.
Okay.
And how do you know when I'm stressed, and how do I know when you're stressed?
Okay. So who's you going first?
You can start first. How do you know when I'm stressed?
All right, you're very short in answers and statements, and you forget that I'm grown, and you kind of think that I'm a coworker or a kid.
A coworker
in your classroom that you got to tell
maybe
what
a
to
kid.
do. No, a coworker, because it's like, how do you not understand that? And I'm like, cause I don't know what you're talking about, you know. So I know because you've been dealing with them, and that's you're seeing their face on my shoulders.
Oh.
And so that's how you're responding, and then how you're short and cold, and so that's how I know you're stressed.
Okay.
And then that was the okay.
So for me, how do I know when you're stressed is because you are short too. And then you get nitpicky. Like you just start things that are like, why is he even worried about that? Like why? And it's kind of like because whatever the stress is, like that hasn't figured out how to manage. So then it's like trying to nitpick on things that can't immediately be fixed or done. And you get like nitpicky in that way. So then I know, it's some kind of something he's going on. That's what I noticed. Would you say that is true?
Yeah, it's probably true.
Probably.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably true. But I know why the nitpicky comes though.
Why?
The nitpicky comes because my life is cluttered. And so if I can fix one thing, I felt like I fixed something. And my mind is cluttered, but my mind is, and that's, if you study it, you'll know that a person with a cluttered mind normally has a cluttered surrounding. And even when my mind is fresh, like after when I meditate and do my yoga and stuff like that, there are still things that I can see that can because of the clutter still there. But there are other places that I can look at. Maybe the thing that I did nitpick and correct it. That's what I can focus on to keep me from stressing again. So, and I know, people say, well, won't you declutter your stuff? People living in clutter or people that have cluttered minds and cluttered lives, they know it's not as easy. It's just like telling, really, I mean, I don't know, I don't have an addiction, but it's like telling a person that's addicted to stop.
Just stop taking it, yeah.
Yeah. Or it's like we had a discussion about, exercising. It's like telling a person who's never exercised before to start, or a person who's trying to lose weight, how to tell them to do it. And it's like, it's not that easy because we're seeing the results we want to have as opposed to every day of showing up, going to the gym, showing up, eating properly, showing up, of staying consistent. And that's what this is. Of course, it'd be so much easier if I just went away for 2 weeks and somebody just blew the whole thing up and got rid of everything. But then the other stress would come from me doing what? Wondering what was thrown away.
Yes.
Or even the upset feeling of knowing that I needed something and it is gone and I can never get it back. But I do get over things,
quickly.
I get over I have a moment which I feel like I deserve it because I feel like, and I'm probably going on, but I feel like I wasn't able to have moments growing up. And in most young black men, we don't get the opportunity to have moments. We can't be emotional. We can't, because they tell us to do what? Suck it up, man up.
Man up.
Yeah.
I talk about that all the time.
And so
my trainer.
I get over things, easy and quickly. One, because of that training that's in us,
It's not healthy.
But then also I get over things easily from the healthy perspective of knowing that it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? That if it's done, it's done. If it's gone, it's gone. Don't let it kill you, because I don't want to have a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be stressed. I don't like for people to be mad at me that means something to me. If I don't mean anything to you, you
or if you don't mean anything to me.
If you don't mean anything to me, sorry, then you could be mad at me forever. You know what I'm saying? Like racist people that don't know, you can be mad at me forever. I don't F you, you know what I'm saying? But somebody that's close to me, you really know me, you know that I'll do anything for your happiness, which will actually give me, I will sacrifice mine for a minute because your happiness brings me happiness. You know what I'm saying? So, but the clutter is what stresses me. And I know I need help in it. And I'm not talking about just doing it. Like I need help. And so and me seeking therapy is my goal.
I've been said that.
Yeah. Well, I've wanted to do therapy a long while. I wanted to do.
Well, why haven't you done it?
Well, I wanted to do couples therapy.
Oh.
But I'll do singular therapy first, personal therapy.
And then you can invite me.
Yeah. So I'll get you on board with couples therapy one day. But that's my goal.
So what is your way of coping? I know you mentioned meditation, yoga. What else do you do?
I mask it in other ways and trying to be better in other areas. You know what I mean? So let's say, for example, if I am stressed and I'm causing chaos because I'm short-tempered or not really short-tempered.
You don't create chaos.
But I mean, if I, not chaos, but if I create, oh well, I'm gonna leave him alone. I mask it by still doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some people shut down. They're stressed. They're not doing anything.
Yeah.
So
maybe like you'll come and cook something delicious.
Exactly.
Or
I still make sure I take my time and prepare what needs to be. Like I make sure if I know I cook, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna clean the kitchen, load the dishwasher. You know, if you ask me to do something, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do everything I need to do so that it doesn't compound any other problems or things that I've caused because of me being stressed. So that's the only way. Other than that, man, I mean, you know, I put a lot, like I said, a lot of stuff I pack it away, I guess.
Well, I think it's important though to be able to like. You sometimes get to a space where, like for me, sometimes I need to slam a door and I need to do something like that. And he will get frustrated with me for doing that. And like, for instance, here's an example of when we were getting ready to get our kitchen redone. And I was, we love our contractor. But there was some kind of mix up in communication on what day they were starting or coming. And so then finally it was like, we had showered, we were getting ready, we were in the bed. And then I got the text message that said, he will be there tomorrow at in the morning to start the demolition of the kitchen. Well, we hadn't gotten everything out of all the cabinets. And so for me, when I done got in the bed and I'm ready to go to bed, because sleep is I love sleep.
It's her jam.
Sleep is my jam. And so having to get up and do that, and I didn't want to do it, and I was frustrated with that. And so I'm fussing about it. And so he's like, I'll do it. If it's going to make you feel like this, then don't. And so, and I'm, slamming things and upset. And so, because I said, you don't have to, you don't need to. And I said, yes, I can be frustrated and angry about this. And so I think the idea of masking and not letting those feelings just kind of show through how you need it to show, because it wasn't for a bit about him, and it wasn't anything that I was doing to him. Like I wasn't hitting him upside the head and things towards him or cussing at him, or like it was nothing towards him. It's just me being frustrated and but he just doesn't like to see that maybe for people that you love or you care about, and I just don't want it to maybe come towards me, or I don't know. So I said, no, I can be angry.
You know what?
And I said that, and I went on downstairs and we got the whole kitchen thing done.
Pause real quick.
Yes.
Before it slip. Maybe that's where Kimani get it from.
What?
You know how when he sees somebody expelling some kind of frustration.
Oh, you're right.
And he
will leave the room, or he tries to say something funny to lighten the situation.
What can he do to correct it?
Yes.
Or he'll be like, look, y'all I'm gonna do it. You said, when he get up in the middle of the night, he starts doing stuff to correct what it is. That's maybe where he got it from.
Maybe
okay, I'm sorry,
so.
go ahead. But it just made me think. I was like, dang. And I love that trait.
And I think then what's so funny is vice versa. Kahari is like
the
me.
one that'll do the slam, and then
he gonna do the slamming of the door. He gonna do the stomping up the stairs and saying what he got to say going up the stairs. And but I think what balances it is you gonna say, well, you try to fix it, but we in a place where I'm like, no, because I'm not going to let him go do it all, because that's not what it is. I'm just frustrated that this last minute we have to do it. And so we have to allow people to feel and to be able to, if it's not hurting anybody, allow people to feel through their frustration. And if they need to slam a door, that doesn't hurt anybody.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt anybody, but there has to be a balance.
Okay,
so
if this is allowing you to feel, this is allowing us to heal.
Yeah.
And that means just let us fix it.
Yeah. I get that part, but for me, and maybe that's also for me, is
Yeah.
that I don't want you. I like that. I love that you do that because that's what
Yeah.
creates the balance for me. But I'm not. I'm fussing, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like I'm not gonna not. I wasn't gonna not go down there and do it, but I'm just frustrated that it was so last minute.
But you know me, I don't. If you gonna fuss, go. Let me do it.
He don't. Yes, he
I
don't
don't.
want all the fussing.
Go.
But when he says that, then it also alerts me to, um, you need to regulate yourself. So when he says that, it also shows, which I think is okay. Like that is a healthy piece for him to say.
We're lucky.
Listen, I do it. If
We're
you
lucky.
gonna be feeling like all of this and this and this and that, then
Yeah.
that is my hint that says, okay, you need to regulate
Yeah,
yourself.
we're lucky because I don't like a back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so it's like, so if you slam, I'm like, I'm gonna slam. I don't.
Yeah.
And so I'm always like, okay, well look, what do I need to do to fix it? You like, it's not that easy. I'm like, yes, just give me the chance. So what's wrong? Is okay? Go away. Let me handle it.
No, and I'll tell him I'm frustrated and I'm angry.
Yeah, and I'm no, you can't. You can't. Let me fix it.
Yes.
It ain't that. Yes, it ain't that simple. And it's the principle. Okay, principle. Let me.
And so the same for him when he come in. Sometimes he'll come in the house and he just starts saying all the things he see that's not right and wrong. And I'll say, "Child, you just walked in the door.
Just walked in the
Don't
door.
nobody want to hear you saying everything that's wrong when you walk
But
in."
I told y'all before I left, this how it's supposed to be.
And then he realizes, oh, let me regulate myself. So I think that's also like a, emotional intelligence.
You know what I say? When I do that and I come in and you say something, the switch hits that says, I'm lucky to have somebody to come home to. Mm-hmm. I say that every time. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm lucky to be able to come home to this. So when I come in, I'm like, it's out of place. And then you say, well, okay, hello to you too. And I'm like, my bad. And that's what I'm saying in my head. Boy, you're lucky to have a house to come home to. You're lucky that you wanted to come home. Mm-hmm. You're lucky, and so it instantly pulls me back. And I'm not one to, I don't like to, I'm good at, I guess to saying, keeping work at work, home at home. Mm-hmm. But sometimes it's other stuff.
It spills over.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so that's what it's little things like that. Mm-hmm. And it's and more times than not, mm-hmm. it's nothing against anybody else. It's all me. Whatever I'm like when I'm pointing stuff, that's me, because I'm thinking about my mess. Mm-hmm. And it's like, now I got a mess here too. Mm-hmm. That was clean. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If somebody gets me upset, I'm not really mad. I'm mad at myself that I let them mm-hmm. get me upset. Mm-hmm. I'm mad that I let somebody cut me off in traffic and I got pissed. Mm-hmm. I'm mad that I got frustrated that I went somewhere it was closed because maybe I didn't research the time and all that stuff. So more times than not, I can find a way to say, Kēfla, what was your part in it? And then
so a coping strategy is you being reflective.
Yeah.
Like being able, and that's all a part
because
to me.
It might happen again.
Yeah.
And I want to know how, like I said, with coping, how am I able to handle it if it happens again?
And I think even like I talk a lot when I'm doing my trainings for zones of regulation and talking to families about it. And so slamming doors, like, that's not a good coping strategy. If you are slamming a door, you are dysregulated. And so
I'm gonna start calling you dysregulated.
That is, you really are. And so that's why I say none of us are perfect. There's a point where our emotions get the best of us, and we may do something that is dysregulated, whether that's slamming a door, whether that's
were you
stomping
allowed
up
to
the
do
stairs.
that at home?
What I always say, at my house, nobody talked about being upset. but you knew people were upset because you heard cabinet slam and you heard door slam, but you also saw people's body language, and then you zero communication.
Yeah.
And so you knew that, and so in that way they were dysregulated, but nothing is solved that way.
Yeah.
And so for me, what I learned from that is with my own family, no, we gonna talk like about it. So luckily for me, I was blessed to marry someone who also was gonna talk about it. But it's hard to do because it takes two people to kind of talk about it. So if one person decide I'm shutting down, I'm not communicating when they are dysregulated or upset, and the other person that becomes quite challenging for people, but because nobody can read your mind, because sometimes you could be upset and nobody knows why you're upset. And I would say even for us, we have grown to that, because I know I will shut down and be like, I'm not talking, and it might have been times where you're like, I don't know what you're mad about. But because that was a...
Yeah, I remember sometimes you say, I'm not talking. I say, well, you ain't got to talk, but you going to listen.
Yeah. So
because I'm going to talk. Or you would say something like, I'm not trying to hear this no more. I say, well, ain't nothing wrong with your ears, though. So I'm going to talk, and you'll hear me saying what I'm going to say, whether or not you listen to me or not.
So I think for me, that was like a learned of like how problems were urged when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Like I don't ever recall people like talking about, like anywho. So, but even for, so I say.
So let's get to your thing. What's your coping? Yeah.
Oh, I loved for a run. Like working out for me is a coping strategy for me to kind of let loose. Also, driving in silence. Like sometimes that helps.
Try you phone call every day.
I don't. Sometimes I don't answer people's calls. So sometimes people may call on my ride home. You better answer mine. And I'm in like asylum mode. I'm not in the space where I feel like talking dependent upon what it is. So that is for me. And then also something to take your mind off it, like something funny or humorous to kind of, like, I know people say like TikTok and stuff like is like a social media addiction, but it really can distract you. And that, and then also like you said, remembering what you should be grateful or thankful for. Like, what are the joys and things in my life where this small little bit of something is not even worth me being that upset, especially if it's like thinking about circle of control. Like, if it's something I can't control and I can't change, then there's no need of being upset over it. If it is something that I do have control over or it can possibly change, then I have to sit and think about how can I make that happen. Yeah. And I also believe, I'm a true believer in reflecting. So reflecting in when things are not going right, like what's my part in it and why it's not going right, thinking about it that way. Also, I reflect even when things are great.
You have to, because
like how can it be better?
You got to repeat it too. Yeah. You're like, well, this was great. So what did I do so that I can repeat? Just like if you're playing sports and you run the play right, well, you got to, what did I do that made the play right? Yeah. So that I can do that again. Like a recipe. What did I use? Okay, I used that and it made it perfect. I'm going to make sure I use that vanilla extract again, so yeah, you have to reflect positively and negatively.
So I think about it in that way, and also I have also grown up as a person, like when somebody, like one time you do something where I'm like, I'm done fooling with you. I could cut people off and be done. I have tried to work on that because people aren't perfect. I'm not perfect, and I wonder, I wouldn't want anybody just to kind of like cut me off like that. So also figuring out my part in that to help to maintain important relationships to me.
Yeah.
But I'm also a believer in protecting my peace.
Of course.
And so that comes through the reflection of
course.
being able to see, is there something I can do? If it's not, then let me figure out what I'm going to do to protect my peace. And sometimes separating from specific people and deciding what space you will allow for them to have in your life
Yeah.
is maintaining a relationship. Because if you allow it to continue, then it will be a done, like you don't exist person. So sometimes doing that separation is also helpful to maintain that relationship. I'm thinking specifically if you think about relationships that are family, you know. So just to maintain that, and then to also ensure a healthy family dynamic.
Okay.
So, anyways,
All right.
that's what I do.
All right. So let's get to, let's go ahead and wrap it up so we can get out of it because we were supposed to be
45.
an hour. We way past.
Are we really? It don't even
Yeah.
seem like we've been talking that long. Anyways.
So let's get to our side eye of the week.
Oh gosh, my ready.
All right. So my side eye of the week
Yeah.
is my job, lack of communication. It's just like, I don't know. I'm happy for my job. God knows I am. I'm happy where I'm working, but it's like lack of communication. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm not gonna go into detail. Well, forget it. I think that if you involve someone, say, "Hey, I need you to teach this class now," and then, "Hey, we're not gonna need you to teach this class anymore." You know what I mean? Just let me know. Don't just all of a sudden I'm like, prepared, and like, okay, and then somebody say, "Oh no, I got all my kids for the tutoring session. You don't have them anymore." I said, "I don't. What? Oh, I didn't know that." Like stuff like that. Like, let me know what's going on. And it's just like, be professional. Communicate to people. We always talk about communication is key when we're, dealing with parents and kids, but, I think communication is key for any human being. That's the reason why we have mouths and ears, and we also have eyes because we can read an email. So communicate through an email if you don't want to communicate verbally. But that's my side out of it. It's the lack of communication from the higher ups, thinking everything is freaking private. And it's just
Unnecessarily.
It is.
Like, doesn't even like
it's secrecy. Okay, then when something go down and you need some support, and we can't help you. And I feel like it's really getting to the point where I'm noticing that you're not, normally it's like, oh, we're a community, we're a team. We're not a team. It's like now it's like we're more so the objects that you would use to facilitate a game. You know what I mean? So either I'm the ball, I'm the yard marker, I'm the goal, but I'm not the player in the team. You know what I mean? That's what I'm starting to see. And it's not just me. It's other
people feel the same way.
Right. And so it's but that's not
that doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't feel good, and it's not good for education. It's not good for
morale.
For morale, it's not good for company aspect. It's not good at all. So my side of the week is that hopefully some more exciting things that happen for a side eye of the week, but because I know recently it's been my job.
It has been.
But also I've been seeing it from a different perspective. Because back in, when I'm in the dungeon, what we call the PE area.
Nobody bothering you.
Nobody bothers us, right? And you see what it is. And there was still some stuff there I could have complained about. But now what I see is And I'm to the point, like I say, I got more good years behind me than I do in front. Well, those are good years in front, but I'm saying, you old in the game. I've seen it. And now I'm in a position where, I can go anywhere and teach what I'm teaching now. So, they need it. They need me.
That's true.
Well, you think they need me. A lot of people, they don't care about representation. They don't care about lack of black males in the classroom, certain places. So,
Kimai and I are talking about that.
yeah. But that's my side eye. What's your side eye?
I'm side-eyeing Whataburger that is by our house. Let me tell y'all about.
Look, okay, I got two side eyes. Right here. Matter of fact,
yes. Let me tell you. So yesterday, after we had
ridiculous.
those little bitty chicken wings, of course we were hungry after the concert. The concert was a full 4 hours.
Yes.
I
was happy. I love a long concert because you feel like you pay your money, and I hate when you're like,
get your
God dang, we
money's worth."
gone.
Yeah. So it was 4 hours.
Yeah.
So when we got home,
I
we
loved
were
it.
like, only thing like really open near us was the Whataburger.
Yeah.
We get to order Whataburger. First of all, I ordered myself a cheeseburger kids meal because I
got the cheese though.
I knew it was late, so I was ordering something kind of light. He ordered the chicken sandwich meal, which he always orders. First, the fries were cold. We sat in line forever.
Yeah.
So you would think that
Almost
they
20
would
minutes, good 20 minutes. They be fresh.
making fresh stuff. That's why the line's taking so long because you're making fresh stuff. Fries cold. Then I get home to eat my cheeseburger. I got a grilled cheese that looked like they grilled the cheese 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
Terrible. His chicken sandwich,
Oh my
burnt
God.
patty.
Thin too. It was
Couldn't
like
even eat
I
it.
couldn't even. I threw it in the trash.
So disappointed.
Yeah.
In that mess that we got from Whataburger.
Whataburger.
So one of his students works there.
I'm gonna complain to her on Monday. She wasn't there then, but I'm gonna tell her, say, yo, y'all need to. You need
In
to tell your manager.
actuality, had it not been so late, we should have turned around
And be like,
took
here,
it right on back.
take a
but
bite.
There ain't no telling what we would have gotten back in return.
Yeah. Take a bite.
I'm always
you can have
nervous
this mess.
about when you turn food back in and ask for something new.
Because the morale of people has changed. Just like, customer
Low.
service used to be great. People wanted to do right by you. Now people don't give a damn. And they'll do whatever. And, you hear about people doing crazy things. And hey, who knows what kind of saliva we've eaten in our food before.
Yeah,
But we're
so-
not complainers, but even still.
Yeah, we normally are. And so I'm glad I bought a kids meal because I'm just thinking to myself, if I would have bought we didn't spend a lot of money
Yeah,
on
because
a meal,
mine was a
but-
little extra because I upgraded to the
to
onion
onion
rings.
rings.
Yeah.
But that was a mess. So
It
I'm
was.
side-eyeing Whataburger.
Side eye.
Over there near us in Ackworth.
Yeah.
That they were that was some nasty
It was.
food.
Made
I
me
mean, I don't think
sick.
I had anything like that
I'm sick of you.
in a long
Yeah,
while.
that was horrible.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
We should have just went to Waffle House.
Should have. Nah, that would have been terrible.
That would have been terrible too. At least it would have been hot and fresh.
Yeah.
I mean, because they cook it right there.
Yeah,
for
they
you.
ain't fighting on our side at Waffle House. up here.
We could have done the Waffle House right there.
Yeah.
It would have been hot and fresh, and it
Yep.
would have had a whole bunch of. That's one reason I don't like Waffle House. One time I went to Waffle House,
Butter
and
and
I
beef.
saw them scooping out that oil on the thing. I was like, oh my goodness.
That's what they do. Put that.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't oil. I think it's melted butter.
Oh,
For
anyway,
it's the melted
they
butter.
put it on the waffle iron and on the griddle.
Yeah.
But they use an awful lot of oil, and that just made me feel like, oh,
That's
gosh.
why people like it.
I know they do, but it made me feel like, ooh, like I was eating 1,000,000 calories. Anyways,
All right,
that's
what
my
are we
side
looking
eye.
forward to this week?
I don't know what I'm looking forward to.
The weather's going to be high around 70 something now this
It'll
week.
be a little
It's going to be a little. I think it
nicer.
might be a little humid though, because it's like that weather getting back up to hot. I don't know. It may be clear.
But November 4th is voting,
Yeah.
so make sure y'all get out there and vote, because Lord knows
Early
we
voting.
need to.
We need to vote. To make a difference.
Make sure
in
you
here.
vote to make a difference. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking forward to. I know I hear that my in-laws are coming this way.
Yeah.
So
I think we'll cook something. We should, huh?
yeah, they're supposed to be coming this way. So maybe
What'd you
that'll
tell
be
Meg and Poe?
Well, also one of our couple friends that we love to go out to dinner with. They were talking about going out to dinner on Saturday.
Must be the bye week for Northern Illinois.
Maybe so.
Jaden
But
plays.
I didn't get to look back at her message. I asked her which day that was. But wait till you see what the food look like. You're gonna be like,
I need to see what the price gonna look like. I'm gonna be
wait,
like,
oh yeah, because they do like to eat some good, expensive, scrumptious goodies.
suspensive.
But it's always so delicious.
It
but,
is.
Anywho, so
like
we'll
that.
see when they're trying to go. But I love a good date night with them.
Yeah.
It's always a good time. So anyway, so we maybe dinner with them or hanging out with the in-laws.
Because my brother want me to help him, me and the brothers to help him do some stuff around his barn door, that he got. So and then I don't know what we might have to do, but
what are you looking forward to
this week, man?
this week?
I don't know really. I got another IEP.
Oh,
Friday.
Lord.
Is it
IEPs?
I think no, actually. Oh my God. Yes, it is Friday. The parent can only do Friday at 3:15. Yes, Friday at 3:15. So I have to make sure I got another special ed teacher that can be there, sit in. But I'm looking forward to knocking that. Like I said, looking forward to knocking them out because I'm knocking them out. I'm done. But really, man, I don't want to say nothing. I want to cook some greens one day and some chili one day this week. I don't know, but I don't know if it's gonna be cold enough.
It's not gonna be cold.
Yeah,
enough.
the weather don't like it's cold, but I still
You
think
should
I
have
might.
cooked chili this week.
I know.
This
but
week
that
was
we had
perfect
that
for
day we
chili.
had the spaghetti.
Ooh, it was good.
It was
too.
very good. You cooked that spaghetti. It was very, very good. But I think I might just cook some greens tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do that I'm gonna start them before I cook the breakfast.
Okay.
So that I can let them cook real slow. That'd be super tender. Yeah. So, but I don't know, man. Really, like, it's got to be something that I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to getting my butt back in the gym and going to physical therapy. This therapy meeting though is going to just be the consultation.
Yeah.
So they're not going to do anything. They're just going to stretch you and see where you are.
But maybe after that, then what day is that?
Wednesday.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe then they'll have an appointment for you.
If they will, I'm gonna try to get a Thursday, immediate Thursday, Friday. Well, they won't be open late Friday, so I would try to do a Thursday, and because I need dry needling and stuff. But that's it. Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to getting my back, going to the gym. Hopefully, I want to get back in the sauna. Playing the lottery so I can become rich. But that's it. Well, we're going to get on up out of here. We done held y'all long enough, hostage long enough. I'm on another book. I can't remember what it is. God dang it.
Well, then don't even bring it up. You don't know what it is.
But it's a cool little thing. Go.
Oh, he's going to look it.
I'm going to look it up. It's on Audible. Did I ever tell them what my other one was?
Nope, you never did tell them.
The One You Love. That's what it's called. It's called The One You Love.
What? That's your new book?
No, that's The One You Love was the real good story about by Kimberly something. The One You Love. Yeah.
I will say while he's trying to find his one book, I think it is this week actually, which I am a little nervous about. We have one training with some middle schoolers, and there are 80. Did y'all hear me? 80 of them.
80 who?
Students.
I'm mad at you.
Whew, that's making me a little nervous. That's a lot of middle schoolers at one time. So we'll see. The training, that's going to be a huge circle because the training has to be done in a circle. So that's going to be a mighty big circle, and we will see how that goes. Y'all wish me luck on Wednesday with 80 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Lordy. So
80 that's a lot.
I'm going to definitely make sure
I got a lot of books.
Get some good rest, have enough energy, have my coffee that morning, have me a backup, some kind of energy drink in my purse. so that I can engage these babies on Wednesday. So we can have a good time and keep them engaged. And it'd be a successful training. This guy's still trying to find the book, child.
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
keep going.
Tyrone.
I'm almost there. Now keep going.
He just wants me to ramble on while he finds this doggone book. But
Oh, so now you can't talk.
no, because I wasn't prepared for this. So 80 students.
Oh no,
on
but
that day.
If You Love
found
Me.
it? Okay.
If You Love Me by Kimberly Brown. So y'all get that book. If You Love Me by Kimberly Brown. It is amazing. The small book that I'm on right now is called Do Not Disturb, Good Sex in Progress. And it is included with your Audible. So if you have Audible out there, and
Are those books free or you have to purchase them?
If you have the Audible account.
Audible account, you get it. Okay.
But this one, okay, let's say if you have the Audible account, right? And you know how you get the $14 credit every month where you can download a book. Well, this one doesn't charge you. The one that anything, that says with your Audible account, you don't get charged for that one. But it's good. It's good. So I want to show you the If You Love Me, what it looks like, so that you guys can out there in the world, y'all can look it up when you get a chance. But If You Love Me, it is very, very
Can't
good.
you just cut and paste it when you put this out there?
Oh yeah, I can, huh?
Yeah,
That's what
just
I do.
that. He's doing too much,
I know,
y'all.
right?
Child.
What am I
He's
doing?
trying to
I think we in Zoom. That's what I think we on a
Yeah,
Zoom.
what's he doing? How you gonna show it to y'all?
I got my pants on.
Child.
Officer Jackson, you got pants on.
Child, goodness gracious. All right, we leaving.
We getting up out of here. So thank y'all for watching. This is what I need for.
What you need?
Like what the pastor say, a charge. This is my charge for y'all. Everybody that listens, I need you to get at least 2 new listeners each week. At least 2 new listeners each week. All right. If you could do that for me, then hit us up on Instagram.
And let us know.
On the book. Hey, man, I got my cousin listening to y'all. Man, y'all are something else. Or they could say, man, my cousin, I said, y'all full of ish. Whatever. As long as they listen.
Yeah.
Because you listen to anything long enough, you realize you learned something. All right. But other than that, we're going to get up out of here and find out what we're going to eat tonight.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing on TV. Maybe we'll find something to watch.
Oh, there is always.
Ooh.
Listen, no.
Ooh, hold up.
No.
Tell them what we watched.
What?
And it was good.
What do we watch?
Ruth and Boaz.
Oh, so good. But let me tell you the connection. That's what I wanted to share this time.
good.
The connection to Ruth and Boaz, where he washed her feet before she stomped on the grapes. But do y'all remember, if y'all listen to us, first date, somebody washed my
I gave her a foot rub. I washed them little crusty feet.
Ruth and Boaz.
Yeah. Them
story.
feet went from ah.
They
to
was not that. Never. My feet never that. Never.
They
that.
was ah.
No.
Washed them, then they said ah.
If you have not watched it, it is it is a good movie.
It is. Very good movie.
Really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. But before we leave, I'll just give a little quick something to say, and then it'll be me just giving a little jab before we leave.
Okay, go ahead,
When
jab.
this person saying, oh, there's nothing to watch. Oh, we got plenty to watch. Y'all want to know how many subscriptions we got? We got everything.
I canceled Paramount.
We got, let me tell you, we got Hulu. We had Paramount. Peacock.
Peacock comes with the cable.
HBO.
That was for
Disney. Disney Plus.
That comes with Hulu.
We also have Netflix.
Yeah.
We also have Prime.
That comes
We
with
also have
Amazon Prime.
We also have. Did I say Peacock already?
We got BET Plus.
BET Plus.
The stars come with that. We got
Yeah,
stars.
we got stars. Child, we got plenty to watch, but we getting ready to get rid of some of these subscriptions because some of the stuff we do not watch.
We don't have Zeus
There's
anymore.
only really one show that I watch on HBO, and that's the later version of Sex and the City. But I feel like we can save money because just once
cancel it then.
I am.
I don't watch
So then when
HBO.
it come out, you can just get the subscription for the month or whatever to watch just that series, or you can buy the series from somewhere else. Anyways, yeah, we got plenty to watch, child.
Yeah,
we
we
get
gotta
ready.
cut back.
We gonna cut back. So
Gotta cut back.
we gonna cut back, save some dollars.
Yep. Cause times right now, boy,
You never know.
going to the grocery store at Costco is crazy.
It is. It
crazy.
is so ridiculous, especially when you try to eat healthy. Now you can go buy some cheap stuff and
You know what's
that's gonna kill you.
crazy?
But
It's like
the
going to
healthy stuff.
Trader Joe's is almost cheaper than going to. Because remember when we used to go to Trader Joe's and be like, oh, this stuff's expensive. But when you look at our grocery prices
Yeah, it's
compared
cheaper.
to Trader Joe's price, we're like, we really like the last 2 times we went to Trader Joe's, we was like,
Yeah, Trader Joe's is got
Yeah.
some good pricing.
So, all right. So with that being said, we're getting up out of here. Please, check out those books, man. I'm telling you, just check them out. I wish I had somebody to talk to about the books.
I know. Maybe
But,
I'll do. Maybe I'll do the Audible part.
That's all I do. I do Audible because I'm
Okay.
on the way to work. Well, I listen to our podcast on Monday
Yeah.
because I'm stuck in traffic for there and that back. It should be enough to listen, finish
Okay.
it, and then I listen to the audiobooks the rest of the week.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna do that.
yeah,
Whatever book you're on now, I'll do because I'm not gonna go backtrack.
you still gonna listen to that one. You gotta listen to that one. It is good.
Okay.
I ain't worried about you listening to the one with the vampires and stuff like that, but
Listen.
definitely you gonna listen to the one I'm on now. Yeah, that's cool.
I ain't
It's a
doing
good
no
little funny story.
vampire.
But the other one you gotta listen to that because you're gonna be like, I know this heifer did it.
I know she did.
Yeah. But okay, we're out of here, man.
All right.
Thank y'all for listening. Please tell a friend. Tell a friend. Remember, your goal, your charge is to have 2 people, all right, that you know to listen to us on this platform. We're trying to get these numbers up, man. I'm telling you. All right, because if you can say, "Hey, I got 50 people," when we get real big and get those live shows, and you prove
VIP.
you right VIP
For you.
meet and greet.
For you.
That's right. I might even bring you some deer meat.
For you.
That's right. All right, y'all. This is Kēfla,
This is Cree.
and this is the Refreshingly Normal Podcast. Thank you so much. See you when we see you. The Refreshingly Normal Podcast